Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am doing a Black Friday sneak peek of Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher from Diamond Art Club. Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. A very well known phrase in the diamond painting community. Diamond Art Club are one of the biggest, if not the biggest names in diamond painting. If you search diamond painting online, I'm pretty sure Diamond Art Club is going to pop up. So for people who have watched this channel before, you may recognize this box because I did an unboxing of Rails to Pandora with this box, and as you can see, it is not small. At the time I said there were two other diamond paintings in here, so today I am going to unbox one of them, and that is Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher. When you receive your Diamond Art Club diamond painting, you will normally receive it in this white box. Normally not as big as this, it will be a bit smaller if you're only getting one diamond painting. Well, I had three in this one, so pretty big, but the graphics will be the same. So it's a white box with the diamond logo, and then we have the actual Diamond Art Club logo. It does not come wrapped in a plastic bag like a lot of companies do. It's just a box, and on the box it has diamondartclub.com, which is the website, at Diamond Art Club on Instagram, and Diamond Art Club on Facebook. So as I said, I've already opened this. As you can see, it's open. So I'm just going to move it so I make sure I bring out the correct diamond painting. I don't want anyone to see the other one yet, so just move over. And this is the one that we want today. So again, Diamond Art Club, do what makes you sparkle. This is the box, the standard diamond painting box. So you actually have an outer box with an inner box inside. So that's why they don't need to have it wrapped up in plastic or a bag. They actually put the box in a box to make it much stronger, and it can take on the postal service a bit better than most. So Diamond Art Club, do it makes you sparkle again, and this time we have a square diamond painting kit. So for people who are totally new to diamond painting, maybe just thinking about taking it up as a hobby, normally the drills, that's the small pieces that you build the picture up with, they are normally either square or round. If you get a square kit with Diamond Art Club, you can tell straight away because it has this blue square. If it had been round, it would be a pink circle. So you can tell as soon as you see the box whether it's round or square. And then we have a thumbnail. Diamond Art Club always have a thumbnail on their box. So here we have a thumbnail of the one that I'm unboxing today, and that is Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher. So we get a high resolution thumbnail. It tells you the title, the artist, which is Maday. The diamond shape is square, and then the size, it has it in inches and centimeters. So it's 17.7 inches by 24.7 inches, and that translates to 45.1 centimeters by 62.7 centimeters. And then at the bottom, all inclusive, see back for contents. So when you look in the back of the box, you'll see how it works. So we have 6 brief steps on how to diamond paint, again if you're totally new. But I would suggest if you are new and you're thinking about diamond painting or buying a diamond painting, go online, go on YouTube and just search diamond painting for beginners, diamond painting tips, that sort of thing. you'll get a lot of very good advice that will definitely help when you actually receive your first diamond painting. So we have the steps, and then we have kit contents in 3 different languages. I won't go through it because we're actually going to look through everything when I open the box. And then at the bottom here, warning, choking hazard. So basically don't leave it lying around where small kids could maybe pick up the drills and swallow them. And that is pretty much it. So we'll open it up. So of course I forgot my knife. Luckily it's in the drawer in front of me. So the box comes sealed, so it has a cellophane wrapping on it, and that stops any dust or anything else getting into the diamond painting. So we'll just cut that. Try not to cut the box at the same time. And peel the cellophane off. And then we will open the box. So first thing I find when I reach in is a sticker. Diamond Art Club always supply a sticker, and the purpose of this is for people who keep logbooks of their diamond paintings and like to keep things in a book rather than digitally. So this is a sticker that you can peel off and use in your logbook, and again it gives all the details, the title, the artist, and the size, the diamond shape, whether it's square or round, and the size of the diamond painting. So I don't think any other company supplies anything like that. I haven't seen one yet anyway. And then I reach in the box again, and you get the Diamond Art Club toolkit. So Diamond Art Club toolkit is definitely a bit more than any other company. It's not just a tray, some wax and a pen, as you'll find out. It does have a list of contents in the back, but rather than going through that, I think we'll just open the bag and see. So reach in, first thing I pick up is a pair of tweezers. So these are Diamond Art Club branded tweezers. You can see the logo there, Diamond Art Club. They are metal. They aren't tin, they aren't soft, they aren't bendable, they are pretty solid. They come with a cap, and the reason for that is they are extremely sharp, but they are very, very good tweezers. If you are thinking about diamond painting with tweezers, I would suggest that you forget the thin, cheap silver ones that you get. They are far too soft for diamond painting. You have to press pretty hard to try and pick up the drill, and because you do that, the drill tends to ping away. If you get a good set of tweezers like these, they are strong and sturdy, much easier to pick up drills. It does take practice, but I use tweezers all the time now. I use tweezers on round and square. I much prefer it. But it does take patience, I have to say that. But once you get the knack, they are really good. So a nice set of tweezers, and if you do not want to try the tweezers, you can use a pen. So Diamond Art Club have different coloured pens. This one just happens to be a sort of pinkish one. It isn't the standard pink pen that you get with a lot of kits. It's sort of semi-transparent and it has little pieces of glitter in it, but they do have random colours. For instance, green, yellow, orange, blue. The last one I think I got was brown. So it's just a little thing where, rather than just expecting the same pen all the time, you're never sure what colour you're going to get. They used to do blue, solid blue, for a long time, and actually looking at the box, this is what you used to get, and then they decided to just change it up a little bit. And so instead of always opening it and getting a blue pen, now you're never sure what colour you're going to get. So absolutely standard pen though, standard length, standard diameter, standard tip that you will find on all diamond painting pens. Plastic with a brass insert, and this is used to pick up the drills and place them. So pen, and I'll see if I can get it. This time I'm actually going to take stuff out so I can get things in the order that I want. So with the pen you get what I call a squidgy. So this is a little piece of foam that slides up over the pen, and if you push that up, actually thinking about it, someone told me that it's actually easier to go from the other end, but if you push it down to where you would normally hold the pen, it makes the pen a bit thicker, a bit softer. You can see it's squidgy, that's why I call it a squidgy. So you can put this onto the pen and it can make things a bit more comfortable, especially if you have problems holding narrow things like maybe a touch of arthritis. Having this on your pen can definitely help make things more comfortable. So not all companies provide a squidgy with the pens. A lot of companies it's just a pen, and it's usually pink. So we'll have a look at what else I've got. So to use the pen you need pink wax. So Diamond Art Club have a little case here, heart-shaped case, and it comes with 2 pieces of pink wax. Diamond Art Club have always done the heart shape. Most companies do squares or rectangles, but Diamond Art Club again like to be a little bit different, so you get heart shape. You also get the little case, which helps to prevent dust and hairs and fluff and all that stuff getting picked up on the pink wax, so you can keep it nice and clean by putting the lid on. It also helps to stop it drying out, so that's a good thing to have as well. Then with Diamond Art Club you get multi-placers. So with your pen you place one drill at a time, but if you have multi-placers you can actually speed things up a bit by putting the multiplacer in the end of the pen. They just push in and pull out. You push this into your pink wax, fill the little channel, and you can pick up a little row of drills and place more than one drill at a time. You would use this if you had an area all the same colour. So rather than placing one, you can place, I think this is maybe 3 or 4 drills at one time. So it speeds it up when you have areas of the same colour. If you have a large area of the same colour, you can use the bigger multiplacer, exactly the same thing, fill up the channel, pink wax, and then you can pick up a little row of drills and place them. Again, this is something else that takes practice. It isn't something that I've actually tried because I like to single place. For a long time I used the pen. I did try tweezers not long after I started diamond painting, but they were the cheap tin ones and I just could not do it. The drills would just ping off the tweezers, so I gave up and I used a pen for at least a year. And then I tried tweezers again, but I actually tried the Diamond Art Club tweezers and I found out they were much better. Then I realised the problem wasn't really me, it was the tweezers. So a good strong set of tweezers makes a big difference. So so we have the pen, the squidgy, the 2 multiplacers, and then we have washi tape. So Diamond Art Clubs also supply washi tape with all of their kits, and this is used for different things. Some people use it to put around the edges of the diamond painting because the glue overlaps the edge by a few millimeters. So it's not just the picture that has the glue, there's a thin overlap around the outside. That's just to make sure that the drill's fully seat on the glue and you don't have a drill sort of half off and half on the glue, which may fall off. So the glue goes past the actual edge of the picture. Because of that, when you're working on the diamond painting, you can start to find that your hand is touching the glue, and that can be annoying, but there's also the fact that dust and fluff and hair can catch on it as well and stick. And if you wear long sleeves, you can get fluff from that sticking to the glue, and it ends up, you can have a pretty grubby looking outside of your diamond painting. So to avoid that, some people use washi tape, so they would put it down the edge, not on the actual picture, just on the edge of it, so they cover the glue, and that way it keeps everything nice and clean and your hand doesn't stick to the glue. The other use for the washi tape is people who use the clear cover that comes with the kit. You'll see that when I bring it out. They cut it into sections and work section by section. If you try to cut the cellophane as it is, it tends to wander and it's difficult to see where it's going and where you've cut. So what people do is they make a grid using the washi tape. So they'll put a strip down and then they'll decide, okay, I'll do a section maybe this wide, so they'll do another one across, and then the same thing going up. So basically they cut the grid, the diamond painting into a grid. So this goes on top of the clear film, and then when you want to cut your section, you cut up the center of the washi tape, and that means that your cut goes clean. It doesn't start to wander away. So people use it for that as well. The washi tape, that was a good catch. The washi tape is totally random what the design is and what the colour is. This one looks like I've got roses this time. So flowery washi tape. Sometimes the washi tape just happens to be perfect for what it is you're doing. Some people actually keep it on and use it as a border, but I think most people would remove it, but that's up to you. So that's the washi tape. Again, not something that you'll see very often from different diamond painting companies. Another thing that you won't see too often is you will see a tray. You always get a tray with a diamond painting. This is where you pour your drills in. The tray has little ridges, and you shake the tray and the drills fall into the ridges. So they come in little rows and you can pick them up with your pen, or pick them up with your tweezers, or pick them up with your multiplacer. Diamond Art Club added a stopper. So there's a stopper that goes in the end, and that is used to stop drills accidentally spilling out of the tip when you're shaking your tray or moving your tray. Again, I don't know if any other company supplies this as standard. The big thing for me though is the tray has straight edges. So when you put it down, it's pretty steady. It's wider than most diamond painting trays that are supplied by other companies. But the main thing is the edges are straight. So if you're diamond painting and you happen to touch the side or maybe even lay your hand on it, the tray will stay there. This is typically what you'll get from other companies, and the sides are angled. So if I do the same thing, if you imagine you've got your drills in your tray and you accidentally touch it, I mean, I'm not putting any pressure on that, I'm just basically touching it. It wants to flip over. What happens is your drills flip out, they land on the glue. You have to use your tweezers to pick all the drills up one at a time and put them back in the tray. Very, very annoying. These trays don't have spouts either, so a bit more difficult to pour your drills back into your containers and things. The Diamond Art Club one has a spout, which makes it a lot easier. It is also bigger, so you get more drills in the tray. You can see the difference in size. the bigger the tray is, the more drills you can pour out and spread them out. You don't want to pile them up, so a bigger tray allows you to use more drills each time. So definitely an upgrade. But the big thing for me again is the fact that the sides of the tray are straight up and down. Once you've flipped a tray over with drills in it a few times, you will realise how annoying it is. But you will get good at using your tweezers, picking the drills back up off the glue. So yeah, so nice tray. And second last, Diamond Dart Club include a cover minder. I know that they are going to phase these out, but at the moment you still get a cover minder in your kit. This one is a macaron. It's not a macaroon, it's a macaron. And basically what a cover minder is, again, a lot of this stuff, I know people will just skip this because they diamond paint and they know all this, which is fine. But this is just for people who are new or thinking about diamond painting, or have never heard of a cover minder, for example. So cover minders are basically, it can be pretty much anything. They're usually made of plastic and they have two magnets. So you have one magnet is glued onto the actual cover minder and you have a loose magnet. Now what these are used for is if you have your clear film that comes with the kit over your diamond painting to stop anything touching the glue, if you fold that back to work, it's got a habit of just wanting to flip back again. So what you do is you fold the sheet back, you lift the canvas, you put this little magnet underneath the canvas, underneath where you've folded the paper back, or the film, and then you put this magnet on top and they click together, so that holds the sheet up. So you just basically can see this little cover minder sitting there and it's holding the clear film back so you can diamond paint. When you're finished, you just reach underneath, you pull the magnet away, take it off, and you can fold it back again. They come in various shapes, a lot of different things. Again, this is totally random. Excuse me. I'm just going to reach over. I've got a few now, just to give you an idea of the randomness. So these are both cover minders, same idea. They've got two magnets on them. What else is there? Oops. A little bear with a strawberry. Also got flowers. So they are very random in what you get. The magnet just shot off. So see, the magnets all stuck together. The thing about it is you don't know what you're going to get, so it's a little surprise when you open the bag and see what you've got. But as I said, Diamond Dart Club are going to stop providing cover minders. They are changing things up again. They do this, they keep changing and improving things, so they've said that they're going to provide something else, something different, that will benefit diamond painters. I think part of the reason that they're stopping them is this. Quite often you'll get a cover minder and both magnets are stuck together and you don't have the magnet stuck to the actual plastic part. It is a very, very easy fix. Just a little blob of super glue and you stick one magnet on and it's fixed. But I know a lot of people were complaining that the magnets were coming off, and I think Diamond Dart Club have decided, okay, maybe it's time we moved on to something else. So if you, I don't know when they're going to phase out. I would imagine they've probably got a stock of cover minders, and once they go, that's it. So if you buy a kit at the moment, you will get a cover minder, but over time they will eventually disappear. I know a lot of people collect them, but it's just one of these things. Diamond Dart Club are always looking at new ideas and just trying to improve things for the diamond painter. So they're stepping away from the cover minders, and they're going to be doing something different. So the final thing is the baggies. You always get a bag of bags. They are resealable, and you can use them to store excess drills. When you finish, you will probably have some of each colour left, and you can keep them, put them in little bags, stick a label on them with the DMC number so you know exactly what colour they are, and you can use them in future kits. You might find that you do a kit and for whatever reason you're maybe 2 drills short of a colour. If you know the DMC code, you can check the ones you've got, check to see if it's the same number, and you can use that to fill in those 2 spaces instead of having to contact the company and wait on drills being delivered. You can just use spares and finish the diamond painting. I always count them. I'm just always curious. Normally with Diamond Art Club you get around 25. I think the last one I did was a bit more than that, but normally around 25. So I always count them, so that's what we'll do. I'll count the bag they came in because it is the same. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So that's about normal. It's usually just under, just over 25. So 26 resealable bags that you can use to keep your spare drills, or they come in handy for other things as well. If you've got like small things like maybe buttons or something, you can use the bags to keep them in if you don't want to use them for drills. So that is the kit. 26 resealable bags in this one. A nice tray, bit bigger than the sort of standard trays that you get from most companies. Straight edges in the tray, that's the big thing for me. A stopper to stop the drills falling out when you're moving the tray or shaking it. Washi tape, heart-shaped pink wax, 2 hearts with that. Diamond painting pen, could be any colour. This one happens to be a darkish pink. Squidgy that matches the pen, so if you got a yellow pen you would get a yellow squidgy, green pen, green squidgy, that sort of thing. 2 multiplacers, 2 different sizes. If it's a square kit you will get tweezers. You don't get tweezers in the round kits because I think most people would use a pen for round, but some people like me will use tweezers. But as standard you don't get tweezers if you have round drills. Cover minder, going to be phased out at some point, but at the moment we still get one. Again, totally random what it is. People collect them, people like to get different ones. It's just a little surprise when you open the bag. Then you get your sticker as well. That actually isn't in the toolkit, but it comes with the diamond painting. So a little sticker if you want to keep a physical notebook, or it can come in handy if you are building up a stash, as they call it, of diamond paintings. A lot of people see kits they really like and they buy them so they've got it, just in case it sells out, and when they get round to actually wanting to do it they can't get it. So a lot of people will buy kits and just keep them stored and then work on them when they get around to it. What you can do is, if you don't use this in a notebook, if I can get it off the table, you can actually use this label, and if you've got the boxes stacked you can stick it on the end of the box, so you can just look along the ends of the boxes and see what is in each box without having to take them out and lift them. So it can come in handy for that as well. So that's it, that's the toolkit and the sticker. I'll just move everything out of the way and then we can actually have a look at the canvas. Okay, just don't drop it. And the bags, I don't need to worry about breaking these. Okay, so now we come to the actual canvas. So the canvas is also sealed in a bag. We have the Diamond Art Club Do What Makes You Sparkle. So this is the canvas. This for Diamond Art Club is a relatively small one. The thing about this canvas is the quality is way above any other company that I've tried so far. At the moment, it's 52 different companies I've tried. Nobody is producing canvas of the quality of Diamond Art Club. It is very, very velvety when you touch the back. It's something that's impossible to explain, but if you do buy a Diamond Art Club, the first time you touch the canvas you will totally understand what I mean. It is very soft, malleable, it isn't starchy, it's not creased, it's just really, really nice. You can just feel that it is a high quality canvas. It was the first thing that I noticed the first time I bought a Diamond Art Club. As soon as I took the canvas out, I just thought, okay, this is something different. It was unlike any other canvas, far superior quality. So inside this we will have the drills, so slide them out, a few bits of paper as well. I think that's it, so we'll put the canvas to the side. We'll have a look at the bits of paper. Again, I know a lot of people know Diamond Art Club and they will just skip through this, which is absolutely fine. But there's always a chance that somebody who is new, is thinking about diamond painting, could maybe pick up some tips from all of this. So that is why I go through it every time. Every time I unbox a diamond painting, I go through all the contents and I go through the leaflet, just in case somebody is dropping in for the very first time. And if you have, thank you very much. So we get a little thank you for your purchase. Little booklet, a little bit about Diamond Art Club there, and then inside it says what's included in your kit. Gives you a little list of the contents. We've been through them all. Then we get tips and tricks, so 6 little tips and tricks talking about different things. Again, I would recommend if you're new and you're thinking about diamond painting, or you're waiting on your diamond painting getting delivered, go on YouTube and just search diamond painting for beginners. You'll find a lot of information that hopefully will make things a lot easier when you actually get your kit. You will know what to do with the pink wax, how to fill the pen, that sort of thing. You also get a 10% off your next purchase, so you get a discount code, so that's nice to see. Then inside, talking about videos, they have a scan code that will take you to a step-by-step video instruction on how to diamond paint, so that is really good. We also have a scan code to the VIP Facebook group. Diamond Art Club have their own VIP Facebook group. All of the members in the group have purchased at least one Diamond Art Club diamond painting. The only diamond paintings you'll see in that group are Diamond Art Club. It's a good way to see different kits that people are working on, get a better look at them, see their finished kits, work in progresses, that type of thing. So definitely worth joining. People are very helpful, again, if you're new, or if you just come across a problem. If you go on and post it up in the group, people will always try and help. They have over 32,000 members now, so that is a lot of diamond painting experience just sitting there, and there's a very good chance they will be able to help if you have a problem, because the chances are some people have had exactly the same problem and they'll tell you how they got around it. So very good group, definitely recommend joining it. Step-by-step instructions, again, it's just a very brief how to diamond paint. Again, I would recommend you look at this video or go on YouTube and just search diamond painting beginners, and you'll find plenty of information. I find it's easier to watch videos, and you can actually, when people are talking and showing you what they're doing, if you're totally new, it makes more sense if you can actually see it in progress rather than just 2 or 3 lines. And sometimes it'll be talking about things that you don't really understand the terminology. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. The final thing is Diamond Art Club have their own app. The big thing about that is if you use the app and buy a diamond painting, the very first time you buy one, you'll get a 20% discount. That is only on your first purchase, but still 20% is a really good saving. Nice incentive to buy from Diamond Art Club. And that's pretty much it. So that is the thank you leaflet. The other piece of paper is the key, or the legend as some people call it. I tend to call it the key. So this gives you a huge thumbnail, so now you can really see what the picture is. Most companies, your key will be an A4 sheet of paper, poorly printed, thumbnail even poorer printed. Diamond Art Club do a very high resolution picture, so you get a really good idea of the image. Again, it's got the title, the artist, and you can put in your start date and your end date if you're interested in just keeping that. Again, diamond shaped square, gives you the size, but the main thing is the key or the legend. So this gives you the numbers. So the numbers in the very first column, all that is telling you basically is how many colours there are. So it starts at 1, goes up to 46 in this one. So I have 46 different colours in this diamond painting. The symbols are what you see on the canvas. So you can see what the symbols are, and very, very clear, nice and big, very easy to read. Then we have colour code, which is the DMC code. That was the code that I mentioned earlier. These numbers relate to a specific colour and a specific shade of a colour. For example, in this I can see there's quite a few browns in this, so rather than just being brown, it's a DMC code. So this one is DMC code 433, this one is DMC code 434. There's a difference between them. So if you've got spares left at the end, you have your little baggies that we had there, you can pour them into the bag, stick a little label on it and put say for example 434, so you know exactly which shade of brown that is. If you're working on a kit in the future, you're using 434s and you run out, say you're 5 drills short, you can look at your little baggies, take your 434 bag and you can use 5 drills from that. So it's handy to keep them, just for the off chance that you might be short of a few drills, you can use spares to get the diamond painting finished. The other thing is these are actually peelable labels. So if you want to label bags or containers, you can actually just peel these off and stick the label on. You don't have to handwrite a label and try and draw a symbol or anything like that. You just peel it off and stick it on and then they're labelled. A good idea. So pre-cut labels. I have noticed some companies are starting to do this now, but Diamond Art Club were the very first company to do it. Again, they're always looking at things and moving forward. They do it all the time. They don't just sit back and think, right, okay, we're really good at this. They push and they push, and they are still doing it. So they were the first company that did this idea to save people time and what they call kitting up. So people didn't have to sit and handwrite labels. They just peel them off and stick them on and it's done. Really good idea. So that is the key, or the legend. Now we'll have a look at the actual drills. So the drills come in another sealed bag. Everything's sealed, keep them nice and clean. On the bag you will have a label, and it will have the name of the diamond painting, so you're just checking that it is the name of the kit you think you've got. Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher, so that's correct, so we've got the right bag. These bags open along the edge, along the side, so they have a glue strip, so they don't open at the end, or this is the easy way to open them. You just peel that, get that out of the way, it's very noisy, and then we have the drills. Excuse me. So we'll have a look at this one. So what did I say, 46 different colours in this one, and you'll see a lot of one colour in particular, which is this one. So it's DMC code 823, and they come in strips. The bags are sort of joined together. If you have more than one bag of one colour, they'll all be in sequence. They're not scattered through, they're all connected to each other. So we have a lot of 823, which is actually a really dark purplish, it looks like to me, which is the background for this. Looking at this, it might just look like a dark background, but there is actually a pattern in the background. I'm sure we'll see that when we actually look at the canvas. So 823, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's not. We'll go near it. This is an example. These two colours are different. They might look the same, but they're actually slightly different shades. So it's only the first three bags are 823, and then we've got 336, 336, 336, 336, 336, 939. So that's a different shade. 939, 939, twisted. 803. You can see the difference with these, but these first three colours are very, very similar. So that's why the DMC code is important. It's to make sure you've got exactly the right shade of a colour. So 803, 803, 311, 311, and then 435, 100, which is what they call an AB, Aurora Borealis. These drills have a special coating on them, and it means that they reflect light back. These are green drills, but the coating, as I move it about, I can see greens, gold, red, purple, blue. Yeah. So I don't know how well it comes across in camera, but they are very, very sparkly. These are used normally randomly in the picture just to give an extra bling, shine. Really, really nice effect. So that's an AB, or Aurora Borealis, and here's another one. These are sort of cream colour, off-white, but when I tilt it, I'm getting green, blue, purple, yellow. That's mostly pink as well. So you get these different colours that shine. Really, really nice effect. So put this string out of the way. So when I first picked it up, initially I thought a lot of this was the same colour, but it's actually, I think, 4 different colours in here. Now we get to the really colourful part. You can see the bags are a different size as well. It goes by weight, the way they package them. So if you only have a few drills, it's a different size bag. Go back to the beginning. And the other thing is that Diamond Art Club actually manufacture their own drills. They are resin drills, and they are extremely shiny. The colours are extremely vibrant, and Diamond Art Club have total control over the quality. So that's really nice. but they are very, very high quality drills. So DMC codes 550, 498, 938, 666, 743, 321, 552, and then we get Z3865. The Z code means that these are what they call fairy dust drills. Diamond Art Club make these. They are basically drills that have a coating on them, and it's like a very fine sparkle. So not the same as ABs. ABs, when they reflect light, it's the whole surface reflects and shines back. These have, it looks like tiny pieces of glitter in the surface, so it's like a small sparkle. It's not like a bright shine like the ABs. So again, this is Diamond Art Club's thing, fairy dust. And if you get a kit and it has a DMC code and it starts with a Z, it means it's fairy dust drills. I actually did a video about fairy dust where I opened the bag and had a really close look at it. It's quite difficult to see, so if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description and you can see the fairy drills a bit closer, so you can understand what the difference is between normal drills, fairy dust and ABs. So then we've got 733, 3752, another Z code, so Z554. So again, another fairy dust, but you really don't see them properly until you open the bag and can have a good look at them. And 732, 3326, 920, 738, 932, 433, 553, 676 and 891. So that is all the DMC codes. So again, resin drills, extremely shiny. When Diamond Art Club started manufacturing their own drills, the first one that I unboxed was Batman, and I could immediately see the difference in the quality of the drills, especially the black, DMC code 310. They were very, very shiny. I was very impressed with them, I still am. But they have been working on the drills as well. They have increased the facets, that's the number of sides on the drills, so they sparkle even more. So the drills now, compared to the drills on Batman, are different and more shiny, and I was very impressed with Batman. So as I said, they don't sit back and say, okay, they're very shiny, we'll just keep it at that. They think, okay, what if we added more sides to the drills to make it more sparkly? So they're always looking to progress and adapt, which I really like. They're not just sitting saying, okay, we manufacture really good drills, we'll just keep it at that. They're always looking at new things. So that was the drills. I'll put them on the floor, don't have to worry about bags popping open. And then we'll look at the actual canvas now, try to figure out which way it is. So this is the canvas. And this is where I switch lights off before I do that, because the problem with this, where's the switch? The problem with this is reflection. Try to figure out which, I'll switch two lights off. If I have lights shining down, they bounce back off the clear film and it's really hard to see. So switch the lights off and we get a much better picture. So now you can see why it's called Desert Bloom. Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher. So it is a Dreamcatcher, but it has desert plants, succulents. I was interested in this one because I actually collect cacti and succulents. I have been for a long time. I just like the different variations in the plants. I just find them really cool. So this is a perfect one for me, Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher. So we have the plants here. we have a couple of feathers from the Dreamcatcher at the bottom, and then further up we've got the actual Dreamcatcher, and we've got a butterfly sitting on the Dreamcatcher, and then this background. So the background actually has a pattern to it. It will be more obvious once the drills are down and we have the brighter colours, but I like this sort of idea of these, rather than just having black, which would work very well. If you've got a black background and bright colours, it really makes them stand out. But Diamond Art Club, I've seen a few diamond paintings where they have different like subtle effects in the backgrounds, subtle background patterns that don't detract from the actual image, but they add a bit more interest into the background. The first one that I saw, and it was the background that really caught my attention, was Big Flower Love. My wife actually bought that as a gift for her sister, and I did an unboxing, and when I looked at it I thought I really like this, so I ended up buying Big Flower Love for myself. And she did it. It looked really cool, and she sent it to her sister over in America, because we are in Denmark, we're in Copenhagen. So she sent that over to her sister. She was very pleased with it. So I've actually still to do it, but it was a really nice one, and it was the background that caught my attention. So I like these sort of, rather than just having one thing, there's a bit of a pattern in there, but it's subtle. I like that. So not the hugest Diamond Art Club, far from it, but still a good size. I mean, it is not a small diamond painting. It's hard to explain, but looking at this, the colours look pretty bright, but once the drills are on, it's going to be so much brighter. It's going to have ABs scattered through it as well, so we're going to have this sparkle going on. It's hard to explain the difference between looking at a canvas and actually looking at the finished product. The colours will be far more vibrant than the print. It's going to be a really nice one. So we have the key, or the legend, actually printed on the canvas, and it's just basically the same as this. Personally, I don't use these. I cover the canvas while I work on it, so I can't even see the key. I'll work by this. I don't stick the labels on containers. I just keep this sitting beside me, and I use this as the reference. So people work different ways. You'll find that as you get to know diamond painters, we all figure out our own little things, the ways that we like to work. And again, if you're totally new, it's good to see that, because you'll start to think about, oh, I like this idea, I like that idea, and you will end up doing things your own way as well. Everybody does it. If it works, it's right. It's as simple as that. There's no right or wrong. The only wrong is putting the wrong colour in the wrong place. That's just wrong. But apart from that, the way you work, as long as you end up with the drills where they're meant to be, it's right. It's just whatever works for you. So I think the final thing is to have a close-up look at the actual canvas, so we can see the symbols and we can see the print quality and see how easy it is to actually read the symbols. So that's what we'll do next. So now we're having a closer look at the print, so you can actually see the symbols. So we're starting at the very top of the Dreamcatcher. So you can see all of the symbols, and what we're looking for is how clear they are. Are they easy to read? Are any faded? Or do we have any double print, missing print, anything like that? As you can see, everything is absolutely perfect. No problems reading this at all. I don't have a light pad on behind it. It's just basically one light that's just shining in the room. And you can see that there's no problems actually reading any of the symbols. You can also see that sort of different shading in the background. There's various shades of blue. But now we're coming down to the actual plants on the Dreamcatcher. So we have these succulents, and again everything looks absolutely fine, no problems reading anything. And then as we come further down, we start to come down to the feathers that are hanging in the bottom. The little red thing there, it looks like a berry, is actually a bead that's tied to the thread that comes down to that feather there on the right hand side. So very clean, as expected. Again, Diamond Art Club's canvases have always been very, very good. No problems reading these symbols at all. The thing that's always hard to get across is just how bright these colours will be, or how strong these colours will be once the drills are down. At the moment, all we're looking at is a printed canvas, which looks really good, but once we get the drills down, the colours really come alive, and we also have the ABs and the fairy dusts. So when you walk past, you'll get these sparkles and twinkles. With that dark background, it's going to work very, very well. As I said, they could have just gone for black, but there is a definite pattern in the background, but it is subtle. It doesn't detract from the Dreamcatcher, and for me it makes the picture more interesting, and I think it looks really, really cool. So that was Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher from Diamond Art Club, one of their Black Friday releases. As I said, if you're totally new to diamond painting, you will hear the name Diamond Art Club a lot, especially just now. Black Friday is a big thing for Diamond Art Club, and they have a lot of releases coming out just now, a lot of excitement, a lot of very interested people watching. So this one for me was really nice because, as I said, I have been collecting cacti and succulents for quite a few years, and when I saw this one I thought, yeah, it's definitely one that appeals to me. I really like the way they've done the background. I know I mentioned it before, but I just like these sort of subtle things that they do. Looking at it, I can see it actually is darker in the corners, and as it comes into the centre it starts to lighten up. I think it is going to look really, really nice, but it's hard to get that across. The only way that you'll really see it is when I finish it, and it will be going up on the wall behind me, and it will fit in this space here. So at some point in the future you will see it finished, and it will be up in this side. I think the darker colours in the background with the brighter colours of the plants is going to work really, really well. I always find that if you have a really dark background, easy for me to say, if you have a really dark background and really bright colours in the foreground, it really makes them stand out. Diamond Art Club's drills stand out as it is, but yeah, it's going to look really, really nice. I like the little butterfly, just a little side thing on it. Yeah, I mean, it's Diamond Art Club, what else can I say? The quality is excellent as always. You can always expect very high quality drills, canvas, especially the drills, but the canvas has always been way above any other company, in my opinion. And as I said, I have tried or reviewed diamond paintings from 52 different companies now, and nobody has reached the level of Diamond Art Club. And Diamond Art Club are always pushing the bar, so it's a big challenge for all the other companies. But I would say if you're looking to get a diamond painting and you want a really good quality diamond painting with really vibrant colours, I would definitely say go for Diamond Art Club. I will put a link to the website and you can have a look through. They have been expanding their catalogue hugely. They're starting to branch into sort of different areas, which I really like, because when I first started diamond painting, a lot of the images were very, I have to be careful how I say this, not male orientated, like pink and purple and dolphins and mermaids and things. But they have added not extra, but they've added new sort of categories like Wheels to Pandora. Really liked that one. That was one that I just unboxed a few weeks ago, and for me that was definitely a guy thing. The steam train and the gold mines and stuff, really nice, really unusual, or different, I would say. I always like to see diamond paintings that are different. You will get certain things that are always popular, like cats. Lots and lots of cats diamond paintings. Nothing wrong with that. I have actually bought some, but it's nice to see things that are different. And again, this one, Dreamcatcher, relatively common theme for diamond painting, but having the succulents on it just makes it a bit different. It's not your typical flowers and stuff. So again, just something a little bit different. And I really like that Diamond Art Club are doing that. They're sort of branching out the themes, which gives you a much wider selection. They have some that are aimed at kids, maybe for the grandparent to do, or the parent to do for the kids' room, that sort of thing, like sort of fun ones, which I like as well. It's not all the best artwork, like serious artwork. I don't know how to express that, but a lot of them are fun, bright, bold colours and just fun, and I like that as well. Some diamond paintings are extremely detailed. You get these things where there's a lot to see in the diamond painting, and every time you look at it there's something different that you never noticed. And you get some that are just bold, and I like that. I like the variety. I think Diamond Art Club have stepped up definitely in the past 2 years. The rendering is just getting better and better. The rendering is how well they translate an original artwork into a diamond painting and actually still keep it looking like the original artwork. Diamond Art Club will decide what size of canvas. They basically get the artwork, and then they have people who sit and basically build up the picture and decide what is the minimum size where we'll get a really good quality canvas or image. And they've always been good at it, but I'd say in the past 2 years they've just been getting better. I don't know what's changed, but they are very impressive. So I would say if you're looking to get a really good quality picture that you're going to put up in the wall, in the living room, where people are going to see it, and you want it to be more like artwork, I would say you can't really go past Diamond Art Club. I have been taking diamond paintings into work and hanging them in the canteen every month. At the beginning of the month I take diamond paintings in, and even the people in the canteen, the people at work that don't diamond paint, they notice when it's a Diamond Art Club. They always get a lot of comments. So yeah, they are impressive. So yeah, another one. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing this one. I really want to see how well the background comes up. Again, I've said it before, but it's hard to really imagine exactly how it's going to look when it's finished. It's when you start working on the diamond paintings and you compare the section that you've done to the section that you haven't touched, you suddenly realise, whoa, this is like a lot bolder, brighter. The fairy dust and the ABs will add an extra depth to this as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing it. I think this probably will be the next one that I work on, even though I've just actually started Magic Bus, which is another Diamond Art Club. Really enjoying that one. But yeah, Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher, really nice. Yeah, I think this is going to be the next project, so if you subscribe and watch the videos, you will see this one in the background soonish. That's all I can say. So that's it. Desert Bloom Dreamcatcher, again, really nice, top quality diamond painting. Looking forward to doing this one.